Today I'm going to share with you a tip on how to make a very healthy and nutritious kale shake. Now, just so you know, I'm not a nutritionist, but this is a shake that I eat or take on a daily basis, either for my breakfast or before I work out, which I'm just about to do, so I thought I'd share it with you. And I'm going to show you how to make a really nice kale shake using pretty much mostly organic or vegan ingredients. So I'm going to look over the screen over here. I'm going to tell you why kale is so good, and I'm sure a lot of you already know that kale is a great superfood and it's a nutritional powerhouse, quote unquote. Kale is low in calorie, high in fiber, and has 0 fat, which is great. It's also very high in iron. Per calorie, kale has more iron than beef, so that's a lot. So iron is very essential in our to maintain good health. Kale is high in vitamin K and full of powerful antioxidants. And it can protect against certain kinds of cancer, so that's really great. Getting more greens and more healthy foods in your system is awesome. What else? Kale is a great anti-inflammatory food, which helps against arthritis, asthma, and autoimmune disorders. Kale is high in vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, and a great detox food. So if you had a rough weekend and you went a little crazy, try and get some good food in you, and a kale shake is really easy to make and super good for you. And again, I want to make sure that you guys know that I'm not a nutritionist, but this is just something that I use daily before I work out or after I work out, or in the morning if I can't make a full breakfast, I will make a kale smoothie. So on to how I make it and the ingredients that I use. Okay, so normally I try to get like organic kale. I like to buy things that are mostly organic, so there's no chemicals or as least amount of chemicals in there. So I prepare a fresh box of kale, and kale comes in sort of like a lettuce type form. So peel them off and try not to get the stems, because the stems you know, can get kind of chewy. But the leaves are really great, so just peel them off and give them a good rinse, and use a spinner if you have one, and just spin it, and so you don't get too much liquid or water in there. So what I do is I pull off a piece of paper towel and I just put it on, just so it absorbs. So that is a kale. That's the kale leaves that I use. So basically what you do is, if you have a magic bullet or a blender, just put a cup of kale into the blender, put in half a cup of water, and put in some chia seeds. Now, this is what I use. You can use whatever you want, frozen bananas or strawberries or whatever. But I find that chia seeds are great. This is chia by Purica. It's an ancient superfood, as you can see here. What chia seed is great for is that it keeps you full. And you only need a tablespoon of this. So what I do, my first blend, so I blend twice. The first one is because my magic bullets are kind of small, so you want to make sure you get the greens really purified and just completely like liquefied with the water. So a cup of kale, half a cup of water, a tablespoon of chia seeds, and blend, 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 and it's going to become very liquefied and very sort of almost like a very smooth texture, but thick. And that's what the chia seeds, it gives the smoothie a really nice texture. Once that's done, pull it off, put in a teaspoon of cocoa powder. This is organic cocoa powder by Cuisine Camino, and you can get this anywhere. So, and again, organic, because I like to use organic ingredients. So a teaspoon of that, add that into your already purified kale water and chia seeds, and then a cup of almond milk or soy milk or coconut water, or coconut milk, sorry, and just a cup, and you could use whichever one that you like the best, but I really like almond milk, and this is sweetened, but I tried to find one that wasn't sweetened, but I didn't have any, but that's okay. It's totally up to you. So I use almond milk, and this one is organic as well. And for protein to keep you full and energized, I use whey isolate. Just a scoop, 1 scoop, and 1 scoop has 150 calories. I think in total, this entire shake, once it's all blended together, I think it's about 350 to maybe 390 calories. So normally in the morning I get up before I go to work, I take my smoothie in the morning, and then at about 12:31, I get hungry, and then, you know, it definitely keeps you going in the morning. And I've completely taken out coffee out of my daily routine. This is more than keeps me energized, it makes me feel great. And no coffee in the morning, and just, you know, drinking lots of water, and keeping your breakfast or your morning routine very active. And, you know, your breakfast is the most important meal of the day, so make sure you have breakfast, and if you can, have a healthy one. So hopefully you guys like this video, and comment below, please subscribe, and let me know if there's any sort of other videos you'd like me to share with you. And if you have anything about like great smoothies or shakes in the morning, please comment, because I would love to know. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Bye!